Bogan River in New South Wales. We are back on the road full-time, living in our swag.
The end of 2023 didn't exactly go to plan. Let's just say some stuff sort of hit the fan, guys. In this vid, we'll give you a full update on exactly what went wrong and what our plans are and what you can expect from us in 2024. Let's talk 2023. We spent 4 incredible months in the NT checking out bucket list destinations, seeing and experiencing some incredible locations, but by the time we hit Fraser Island on our way back to New South Wales, we noticed a significant decline in my energy levels.
We went home with ambitious plans. We were going to keep putting out weekly content on YouTube. I was going to do paid work in Sydney, and we were finally going to start our goal of building our dream cabin. Hearing that out loud, guys, wow, we were crazy. How ambitious is that?
My energy levels were still feeling a bit off, so I decided that I was going to do a fitness challenge whilst filming my first ever solo series. And honestly, I thoroughly enjoyed the fitness challenges. I loved getting outside for that full day. I loved challenging myself. I was seeing absolutely massive improvements week to week on my cardiovascular, and my legs were blowing my mind with the shape change that was starting to happen. But they say that you'll either bend or you'll break, and sadly, I actually broke and ended up being completely bedridden, which put a complete hold on all adventures and all filmmaking.
And then life sent us another curveball. We were forced to put our build on hold and say goodbye to our beautiful block of land.
Honestly, I cried heaps at the end of last year. We won't go into too much detail for legal reasons, other than to say that we're having huge problems with the lady who purchased the block of land next to us, so much so that we actually had to get the police and council involved. Everything came to a head over Christmas, so on New Year's Day, we actually locked up and left. We felt like for our own mental health and our physical safety, like we were concerned for our safety, that we had no choice but to leave. I can't even believe that I'm saying that. Whew. We're fully aware and understanding that the situation is actually going to take months and months to resolve. But one day we do hope that we can return, because we love the area and we love our block and all of our existing neighbours are wonderful. We hope that we can return and build our dream cabin. Oh, I didn't think I was going to cry. Whew. It's been hard. So whilst all of this drama was happening with our neighbour, I was still struggling with my health. And honestly, I was we were both constantly in a state of heightened stress and anxiety when we were home. So that wouldn't have been helping my health at all. But I also realised that I needed to fix it. It just wasn't going to fix itself. I had to work out what the root cause was, and I had to work out who was going to be able to who I could work with to actually fix it properly, the actual cause, rather than just treating the symptoms. So I'm actually working with a really lovely doctor, a specialist in New Zealand, of all places. She's wonderful. We are slowly starting to see some headway with improvements. We know exactly what is wrong. We know exactly what we are treating, and it's all treatable. We can fix everything. Like, it's not dire straits. It's just not ideal. But it's going to take months. So just like resolving the issue with our neighbour, dealing with this issue with my health is going to be a slow journey.
Crazy. We went for a walk and I bloody left me coffee behind. We all go through challenges in life, and sometimes when we're in it, it's hard to see the positive of what is actually going to come out of it at the time. I kept saying to Nate, I feel like life is drawing us to concentrate on your health, obviously, but to hit the road full time and explore and travel with our YouTube family. So guys, that's what we're doing.
Honestly though, we've been on the road now for, how many days? Well, we left home on the 1st of January, but Shannon did have work commitments in Sydney, so we went into Sydney, we saw family, we've spent heaps of time with family, like really made sure we got good quality time in with our family before we left. Last night was our third night, and I'm honestly already feeling like the road is healing me a bit. I think it's going to be good. I apologise. Like, it's been pretty heavy because the end of 2023 was so full on. But the positive thing is it's now 2024 and life is better. And we have some exciting plans, and we kicked everything off with some mods to the car getting ready for this trip. My hair's feeling just a little bit gross, but my mum was very thoughtful and she bought me some powder shampoo. I've never tried anything like this before. Let's give it a go. Thanks, Mum. Maybe I should have read the back. Oh. So I meant to shake it into my hair, not my hand. Whoops. Smell fresh. How does it look?
You look like you just got out of the shower, mate.
Really? Does it look good? My face is a little bit red from it, being upside down. Better? An improvement? It was pretty rank. Maybe I can get a couple more days out of it. Thanks, Mum.
Winner with the mugu.
It is a little bit smelly.
Oh, it smells like talcum powder.
Yeah, but it's talc free. Mugu. Not sponsored. Sponsored by my mother.
Things on my list to get ready for this trip. Number 1, in no order, carpet. The rubber matting we took last year absolutely destroyed, and I was going to put more rubber back in. But then I felt the weight difference and went, God, I'm trying to get my GVM down, not up. So we put some marine carpet back in just from Bunnings. Absolutely amazing, and it weighs next to nothing. Now, a big thing on my list was to get an external solar plug so I can plug the solar blanket in outside rather than having to leave the door up if we go hiking or something for the day. So that was a must. Pretty professional job, if I might say so myself. Now, guys, a massive one on the list was the sub tank. Now, if you remember on the Everything That Broke video, I found a heap of rust in my sub tank, which was working all the way up to the pre-filter. I ripped out the tank in that video, and I've been able to find a company that could actually restore the tank for me, which was amazing because it was well above my pay grade to fix that. I got the tank back when I was in Sydney. I put it back in. I put a new transfer pump back in because that thing was completely rusted out as well. I haven't tested it yet, but fingers crossed it's going to work. It's been on my list forever, and I've had them forever, to put a pillar pod in with some red arc gauges. Now, it's been a must because, as you guys know, my instrument cluster, well, it only works whenever it wants to. So I really wanted to understand what was happening with the engine, with temperatures and all that sort of stuff. So I was able to whack that in finally, and I love it. It is so good knowing how hot the car is running. Side note though, we did actually have somebody look at the instrument cluster for us, and it's not fixed, but it is a significant improvement. Look at this sexiness, guys. I don't know if I've ever mentioned before, but the factory airbox had a massive crack in it, and I've always been very worried about water coming into the engine. And with this trip that we've got planned, I'm hoping to do some deep river crossings. So I said, heck, let's go. We'll put a new airbox in. I don't want to dirty my new shirt, guys, have you noticed? Look at this. Nay bought me a couple of shirts for Christmas. I look so flash now, eh? I don't know if you guys remember, I think it was on the Barkly Highway, we lost our bash plate. I mean, we just come back from Arnhem Land, didn't lose it there, but on the highway we lost it. All the bolts had stripped out, so I actually spoke to a bodybuilder, a car bodybuilder, and said, what do I do to fix this? And they said, drill it out, tap it out for a bigger bolt because the steel was so thick there. It was so easy, and now look at thing. She's solid as a rock. Well, guys, if you missed last week's video, go back and check it out. New Sanhema towing mirrors versus Clearview. We'll link it in the description for you. But check out the new bling, guys. These new Sanhema towing mirrors, don't they look flash? And to set them off, new weather guards. Vic Off-Road reached out to us and said, guys, how about you throw on our new Light Fox light bar for your rear reversing light, because my old one was horrendous. So I fitted this thing up, went really easy. I've got to say, guys, make sure you order a wiring harness with them, because they don't come with a wiring harness, but they are plug and play. So fortunately I already had a harness, so I just plugged it straight in, but look at that. The view behind the car now, amazing at night. I can see where I'm going. I'm not going to hit any more trees. And when I'm backing up to hook up the boat.
Also comes with a couple of different coloured little bling light flocks clips.
We went with the orange because, I mean, I don't know if you guys know, but we've got a bit of an orange theme going on.
Ooh, we've even got an orange logo now.
Oh, wow. Go to the website,
Fancy.
check it out. Do we even have a website?
No, we don't have a website yet.
Go to the homepage, guys, and check it out.
Vic Off-Road have also given us a discount code for you guys as well. So 10% off for Solitude in the checkout, or one word.
Yep, and that's for the entire store, guys, not just the Light Fox lights, but if you are in the market for a new light, check them out, give them a go.
I think I smell a little bit like an old lady. No, it's not that bad. Just a little hint of an old lady in my hair. I had two major things to sort out before we could leave, and that was the fridge. If you watched last season, you know that we had actually a lot of dramas with our fridges, and what were we going to sleep in this season? This season, we are rolling with an Ironman double ridgepole swag and fridge. There ain't one here. We've got one on the other side. Last season, we had huge issues with our fridges. We set out with our old Waco fridge, which honestly we knew it was going to die on the trip. It was so old, and a brand new Dometic freezer, which we had thermostat issues with, which was also a disaster. We've had that freezer fixed under warranty now, but so that we didn't have to buy another fridge, we've thrown in our old Dometic 75 litre dual zone, which honestly, it also had thermostat issues at first, but that was fixed under warranty and it hasn't skipped a beat since then. So I'm hoping that we're going to be problem-free this season.
Well, guys, this brings us to what are our travel plans for 2024 this season.
Now, last March, I actually turned 40. And I said to Shannon, if I could do anything for the month of March last year, that I would go to the bottom end of WA and spend the whole month there.
And I thought to myself at the time, that's never going to happen, eh?
I was actually sick in March at the beginning of the year as well. Turning 40 was not a good look for me.
It really wasn't.
It really wasn't. Check out this photo. I got hit with the shingles on the face.
Was not good, hey?
Anyway, so we are actually having our 20th anniversary, wedding anniversary, this March on the 7th.
That's crazy.
Did you only just realise?
Yeah.
So I kind of thought, well, why don't we go to the bottom of WA for March?
Why not?
It's not our 40th, but it's our 20th wedding anniversary.
How cool's that?
Yeah, so we're setting off on approximately about a 7-month trip, and the plan is to hit WA. So we got the end of February, we got like 2 weeks to sort of get across to the WA border.
Yeah.
Spend March down the bottom. Yep. Then we're going to chase the weather north and just sort of hop up. Like
all the way.
Just chase it.
Yep. So
right around.
We'll try and work our way up.
Pilbara Coast, inland Pilbara, Broome.
Then, guys, we're going to finish off going across the Gibb, which we missed a few years ago.
The Kimberleys.
It's going to be incredible. I can't wait for it.
Then, of course, come back through the NT, down through Queensland and back into our home state, New South Wales. And then at that point, we'll reassess where we're at with our home situation. And if we can build and we're comfortable with that, we'll be actually taking you guys along for that journey as well.
Building our dream cabin on our dream block of land.
Just not with our dream neighbour.
Hopefully not. What to expect from YouTube for us this year, guys?
We're going all in 100%.
Yep.
So you guys are still going to get weekly videos from us every single Monday at 6 p.m. Eastern Standard Time.
We're going to be putting out community posts for polls, all that sort of stuff,
so if we've
got
questions that we want to have you guys weigh in on, or to give you updates on different things as well.
I'll throw one at you right now. We could put a poll out, guys. The plans are so loose. Where do you want us to go in WA?
Yeah, is there anywhere that you want us to go? Because we can totally do it.
Let us know.
We've also had a few different companies reach out to us for sponsorships, affiliations, product reviews and that sort of thing as well. And
which absolutely blew my mind.
Totally amazing.
People want to work with us. I mean, we're just...
It's starting off slow.
Yeah.
But we are going to be really careful with who
Yeah.
we choose to work with.
Yeah. So
If it's not something that we believe in, and if it's not something that we think is going to add value to us
Yeah.
and to you guys, then we're going to say no. And we have already said no to some really cool freebie products, like cool stuff.
Cool
we just
stuff.
didn't think it suited us
Doesn't
and you
suit
guys.
us. You guys aren't getting any value out of it, so we're just like, no, we don't believe in it. We're not going to say yes.
And we're also asking questions when they approach us as well.
Oh, yeah, and it's interesting that you start asking questions about things and all that, and
they just drop off the face of the earth.
Poof, gone.
So, well, that eliminates that.
Yep.
But then we did choose to work with Vic Off-Road, and we do hope to work with more companies as well.
Definitely.
And we honestly have to. YouTube pays so little in their ad revenue that we have to work with companies as well. So they have sponsored us with the light bar and the new towing mirrors.
Yep.
They have been really good to work with.
And it all helps because they're things that we actually wanted to change.
Yeah.
So we're not just throwing things on the car because
for the
people
sake of
send it
changing
to
things.
us.
Morally, we're struggling with that as well.
Yep. So they're things that we were putting on anyway. It's just we're just trying out their brand to see how they go, and it's helping support us.
So with Vic Off-Road, we actually have the 10% discount code. It's not an affiliate link or anything like that, as in we don't earn any money off it. But you guys, we did reach out and ask for that 10%. So if you need something, at least it saves you a little bit of money. And we got some cool stuff for the car that we get to trial.
Yep, and any saving for you guys, put it towards petrol so you can get out and explore.
Now we're also launching our Buy Me a Coffee, which is like Patreon.
Yep, so I'm super excited about that. That is somewhere where you guys can actually get in and support us. We got a lot of comments the last few years saying, guys, where can we actually support you more for your channel and
which
your
is also
content
completely
creation?
mind-blowing. Like, that
crazy.
people want to support us doing this.
Yeah.
It's insane.
So we've actually pulled our finger out and gotten, well, Naomi has, because I have no idea how this stuff works, but
So Buy Me a Coffee, at this point, we actually have a wish list, and we have on that a new chemical toilet.
a new Thunderbox, guys. Our Thunderbox that we have is horrendous, and it's just started to leak, and no one wants their toilet leaking, do you?
So you guys can donate and
Help buy us a Thunderbox.
Yeah, or you can just buy us a coffee. So you can donate $5, or you can donate 2 coffees, or however much.
Whatever you want.
And eventually we would like to do the membership as well. We haven't gotten there yet. Well, that'll probably come out really soon. But if you do have any ideas of what you would like to have included in the membership,
great
let
idea.
us know in the comments and we can have a look at that.
We can put it in there, but we will put the link for the Buy Me a Coffee in the description. So you guys, if you want to support us, feel free, and we'll super appreciate it.
Yeah, totally. It's amazing. Then we also really want to start digging into products that we can actually sell.
Yep.
So the straightforward stuff that people do is merch, your shirts and stuff.
Shirts, hats, mugs, all that simple stuff.
So eventually we're already playing around with a couple of different design ideas.
Awesome designs I've never seen anywhere. I love them. Naomi's so good.
But we also have really big and ambitious plans as well, like...
We want to design a swag.
Yeah.
And sell it, because I
feel
like...
Who else has lived in a swag as much as us?
I feel like no one's laid under canvas as much as us. And to be honest...
We can't find a perfect one.
But we know what they need to be to make it perfect. All the little boxes that need to be ticked. And I think that we could just really design an amazing swag. So, hey guys...
That could be years off.
Aim high, see where you end up.
So maybe we can start launching some products towards the end of the year for Chrissy, but honestly, we have no idea.
Absolutely no idea. It is a lot for us to look into.
Yeah. If you guys missed last week's video on us comparing our old Clearview towing mirrors to our brand new Sanhema mirrors, make sure you check it out right now.
Yep.
Thank you so much for watching, guys. We appreciate you more than you could even know.
Yeah. Love you guys.
We love the positive comments too. Far out, some of you are so nice.
Keep them coming. They absolutely make my day. Absolutely love
Shannon's
them.
back to chief commenter as well.
I am. Chief commenter in the comments. See you guys. Catch you on the next one.